everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today, finally, I have a new video for you guys, and I am so sorry for being missing in action for the past couple of months, I believe. It's just, you know, my crazy schedule, so I can't do anything about that. But I'm really happy to be able to sit here and film a video for you guys because it's been a while, and you know, this is what I love to do. And for today's video, I am going to do a collective haul, and this is going to be a huge one. And also, I just want to let you know that this is not a one-time buy. I actually bought some of the products like 3 months ago, but because of my hectic schedule, I wasn't able to film a video, so I'm so sorry for that. But hopefully, I'm gonna be able to catch up things. I actually missed filming a couple of my monthly favorites, so hopefully this month, I'm gonna be able to do that. But for now, let's just jump right into the video. I picked up a couple of Neutrogena products, and this one is the Hydro Boost Water Gel. This is a boost hydration for smooth, supple skin all day, and that is what the box looks like. That is what the packaging looks like, and it's basically a water not water, but it feels like water when you apply it into your skin. I actually tried this for a week now, but sad to say, I'm going to return this because this one broke me out, and I have this big old sit right here and over here on my chin. I am not a fan of this. I'm so sad because I tried to love this one, but this one doesn't work for me. And by the way, if you don't know, I have a oily combination skin, and sad to say, this doesn't work for me, so I am going to return that because I don't want to waste my money on the thing that doesn't work for me at all. And then next that I got is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Booster Facial Cleanser, and this I'm loving. I really love how it smells, and then it really lathers, it cleans pretty well, and I absolutely love how my skin feels after I use this facial cleanser. This one has a white tea and vitamin E, so this will boost softness, evenness, and radiance, and this will also won't over dry skin. I love to exfoliate my face, but then I actually realized that, you know, I overdo it because I exfoliate my face 2 times a day. So I decided to use this in the morning and then, you know, exfoliate it at night. I'm actually really enjoying this one, and also I love that it comes with a pump. This one retails for $8.99 at the drugstore, but you can also get this at Target and Walmart for a cheaper price. And then next is the one that I'm really enjoying, and some of you guys actually recommended this to me because in my previous videos, I actually asked you guys what eye cream you are loving, and some of you guys commented that the CeraVe Eye Repair Cream is really good. So finally, I was able to pick this up at CVS. I use this every morning and night, and I also use this underneath my concealer, and I love the fact that it doesn't make my concealer creases at all. It moisturizes my under eye area. I am absolutely, you know, enjoying this a lot, and this one actually claims, you know, that it reduces the look of dark circles and puffiness, helps repair and restore protective skin barrier with ceramides and hyaluronic acid. Thank you guys so much for recommending this to me because I'm absolutely enjoying it a lot. So next that I got is an EOS Evolution of Smooth Hand Lotion, and this one I got in Berry Blossom. I'm not really a fan of hand lotion because some of them makes my hand really feels greasy and oily, and I drop things a lot. So this one is a really good one because I've tried it already, and I really love the fact that it absorbs into my skin really fast. But that is what the packaging looks like. You know me, I love my pink, so that's basically I've been using every single day because I use, you know, to wash my hands a lot, especially when I'm at work. I wash my hands all the time and, you know, sanitize it. So this is the one that I'm, you know, using afterwards. I'm really loving it. It makes my my skin really soft without making it greasy. So I absolutely love this. This one retails, I think, around $2 at CVS. So moving on, I picked up a couple of BB cream. The first one is from Rimmel, and this is their BB Cream Matte 9-in-1 Skin Perfecting Super Makeup, and this one has an SPF of 15, and I got the shade in light, and I don't know, for some reason, at first when I tried it, I really like it. But the thing is, it actually oxidizes on me. So I'm really sad because I actually love the coverage that it gives. It feels pretty light on the skin. It's not sticky at all, which I'm absolutely loving. The next BB cream that I have here is from Maybelline, and this is their Dream Pure BB 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Clearing Perfector, and this one has a 2% salicylic acid acne treatment. Now, I actually got this like 3 months ago, and I'm really loving it. I love the coverage. It mattifies. I absolutely love this BB cream right here, and I'm absolutely loving it right now because I have a zits on this part of my face right now. Really loving it. I actually wear this every time I go to work. It looks really natural. I absolutely love it. It evens out my skin tone. It's really good, you guys. If you are looking for a very good BB cream from the drugstore, I would highly recommend you guys checking this one out. I tried the other one, you know, the first one that they releases like a couple years ago, I think, but that one is so thick for me. It feels greasy. I don't like it, but this one is pretty nice, so I highly recommend you guys checking this one out. Then next is I got a setting spray, and I've been eyeing this for a while. I've been, you know, going back and forth on this, whether I should get it or not, but I finally, you know, caved and got it because I heard a lot of good things about it, and I don't want to spend like $35 for a setting spray. But this one is from L'Oreal. This is the Infallible Pro Spray and Set Makeup Extender Setting Spray, and that is what the bottle looks like. And I've been using this for a week now. I got this at CVS for 16 bucks. And I have a hairspray right here, and this is the one that I've been loving for the past year or so. This one is from TRESemmé. This is their Extra Firm Control All Day Humidity Resistant Stress to Spray, and that is what the bottle looks like. This is a medium size, I believe. I have a smaller size which I always take with me every time I go to work. I got this at Target for $2.99. Moving on, I have a couple of e.l.f. products that I picked up a couple months ago, and I actually used this in my previous videos. And this one is their Prism eyeshadow. I love this top, you guys. This is such an amazing eyeshadow. The pigmentation is really good. It comes with this little sleek, you know, slim packaging, and then it comes with 6 shadows and a little mirror right there, and also it has a dual sponge tip applicator, which is really useful. I actually use this most of the time. But those are the colors. Looks like they're all shimmery. It has a really nice pigmentation to it. The pigmentation is actually the bomb, DD. So those are some of these swatches. As you can see, they are just so pigmented, and you can't go wrong with this shadow, you guys. This retails for $10 at the drugstore and also at Target. But look at that. That is so gorgeous. And I just love those 2 colors right there, you know, to highlight my inner eye area. It just catches the light so beautifully. And yeah, but this one is also a really pretty taupey shade. Look at that. So pretty, right? So if you are looking for a very nice shimmery palette from the drugstore, you need this in your life. The next is I have their blush palette, and this one is in light. And this actually has 4 colors, and the thing that I love about this is that it has a big old mirror right there. Actually love this blush palette, you guys, especially this shade right here. This one is my favorite right here. It is such a really pretty warm peachy nude color, or peachy pink color right there. I just adore that color, and not to mention that one stays on my cheeks for 12 hours with a minimal fading at all. So this blush right here are long wearing, and I kid you not, that is such a really good buy, you know. So those are the other 3 colors right there, and that they are just so pretty, you guys. e.l.f. is really, you know, stepping up their game when it comes to their makeup. Their products are really good. I have tried, you know, some of their products before, and I'm not really a fan of, but now they're really stepping up their game. I'm really happy, you know, with this blush palette and the eyeshadow palette that I got. I think they are worth, you know, the hype, and you know, they're really inexpensive, so you get the bang for your buck. So yeah, I almost forgot about this. I also picked up the e.l.f. smudge pot in brownie points, and I have been hearing so many great things about this product, you guys, and I don't know, for some reason I just overlooked them, you know. And that's basically what the packaging looks like, and this one retails for like $1, you know, at Target and at e.l.f. website. The only thing that I would say is that they probably need, you know, to make the opening of the jar a lot wider, because I'm really having trouble, you know, dipping in my finger on the pot. So yeah, but I can definitely, you know, use a brush, you know, to pick up the product. But sometimes with a product like this, I prefer using my fingers. So yeah, but let me just give you guys a swatch. That is what the color looks like. I mean, it is so pigmented, it glides on like butter, and it's really long wearing. Once you put this on your lid, it will not go anywhere. I've tried this and I tested it, and it does stays put on my lid throughout the day without fading and creasing. So this is also a hidden gem from the drugstore. If you are looking, you can also use this as a base for your eyeshadow, and that's what I've been doing, you know, with this. But alone, it has a really nice staying power. So this is such a really nice, and the phone is ringing. But this is just a hidden gem from the drugstore, and I'm definitely going to be checking out more shades from this collection. So there's that. And then I also got a couple of nail polishes. One is my favorite top coat. This is the Out the Door America's #1 super fast drying top coat, and this is my absolute holy grail top coat. I absolutely love this. It is really fast drying, and also this will prolong the wear of your nail polish. I got this at CVS for $8, I believe. And then I also picked up a nail polish from Sinful and then I also picked up a Sinful Color nail polish in Rose Dust, and that is what it looks like. I just love the color, you guys. I absolutely love this. It is actually one of my favorite color for the past couple of months. I've been wearing this non-stop. I've really been loving this color right here. And you know me, I love my pink, but this one is a lilac-y pinky color with silver iridescent shimmers to it, which is really beautiful, you guys. I absolutely adore this color. I picked up a couple of lashes. This one is from Christina. I just picked this up in a whim at a beauty supply, but the one that I got is number 66, and that is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me just zoom you guys in. So that is what the eyelashes looks like. It looks pretty natural, so that's the reason why I got it. And this one I got for $1.99. The next is I picked up the Salon Perfectly Glamorous Multi-Pack Demi Wispies Falsies. Now this one is very similar to my favorite false lashes from the drugstore, which is the Ardell Demi Wispies. Okay, so next that I have here is a brow product, and this one is from Maybelline. This is their Brow Drama by Eye Studio, and this is their Sculpting Brow Mascara. And this is in the shade Soft Brown, and I actually featured this in my monthly favorites, and I do really love this stuff, you guys. I've been using this every single day to set my brows, and that is what the brush looks like. And I actually heard, you know, some girls have trouble using the ball tip brush, but honestly, I don't have any problem with the brush applicator at all. It actually makes, you know, the application a lot easier. So I don't know about it, but personally, I absolutely been enjoying this. This one retails around $8 also at the drugstore. And then next is I picked up the new Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin concealer, and this one I have the shade Light. Now I'm actually planning of getting, you know, the foundation, because I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. That's basically what the packaging looks like. It comes with a tube packaging, and it has a traditional doe foot applicator, and that is what the shade looks like. It's pretty light on my hand actually, but the one that I love about this is that it has a very thin consistency, but it has a nice coverage. My camera died, so I don't know where I ended up blowing. This is not just, you know, a concealer that will cover your under eye area, but this is also a really good stuff for your skin. So I don't know, I haven't noticed anything yet on my under eye area, but hopefully I will soon have a couple of eyeliner. One is from Milani. This is their Milani Supreme Cocohol eyeliner. And this one is in the shade Blackest Black, and I believe they only have one shade and it's only a black one. But this one says it delivers intense black color to lids and waterline. This is waterproof, but that is what the packaging looks like. It has this really pretty holographic packaging, and the product itself is such a really nice eyeliner, you guys. I've tried this so many times and I kid you not, this one stays on my waterline like nobody's business. And I also love that it comes with this really pretty gold packaging. It is a retractable one, so you don't know. I don't have, you know, to sharpen it, but the only thing, you know, the only downside about this is you have to be really careful when you like lining your upper lash line, because it's really hard, you know, to get a precise line when you have this type of a eyeliner. But yeah, other than that, this is a fantastic eyeliner. Hands down, one of the best eyeliner from the drugstore that I have ever tried. So yeah, it glides on the skin pretty well, like butter. Like, look at that. It is so pigmented, and that stays input all day long, so you don't have, you know, to worry about fading or smudging or anything like that. This is really a really good, really, how many times do I have to say really? But this is such a really good eyeliner from the drugstore. So if you guys are looking for a very good eyeliner from the drugstore, you definitely need to check this one out. And then next that I have here is the one that I actually did a first impression. This is the Covergirl Intensify Me by Lash Blast Liquid Liner. Now, if you guys have not checked that first impression yet, I will put a link in the description box below, so you guys have an idea about this. I will not, you know, talk too much about this because I already did a first impression, but that is what the applicator looks like. I got this at Target for $6.99, and this is such a really nice eyeliner as well from the drugstore. It has a really nice staying power. It doesn't bleed or smudge or flake or anything. I have a water eyes. The only thing that I don't like about it is the tip applicator, because it is kind of hard to apply the eyeliner on your lid with the type of the applicator that they designed for this. I have a mascara right here, and this one is from L'Oreal. This is their Voluminous Miss Manga Rock Mascara, and I love the packaging. I would say I'm not a fan of the bristles of this. It has a really spiky rubberized bristles that it makes my eyelashes clumpy, which I'm not a fan of. I have a very short thin lashes, and clumpiness is not cute if you have very short thin lashes. So that is what the wand looks like. As you can see, it is tapered, and let me just zoom you guys in so that you guys have an idea. So that is what the wand looks like. As you can see, it has a big gap in between each bristle, so I don't really like it, but I don't know, that's just my personal opinion about it. But yeah. And also it has a dryer formula. I don't know if it's just mine, but I am not really liking this. Probably for some other girls, you know, with longer lashes, they probably will like it, but personally, I'm not a fan of me. It is not a haul without any lippies at all. First off, I wanted to share with you guys, it's from Milani, and this is their Color Statement Lip Liner, and the shade that I got is Hot Pink or Oat Pink, and then the other one is Nude. This one is the Hot Pink, and this is such a really pretty everyday pink color. It's basically a really pretty warm pink color. I don't really wear a lip liner, but I love using this by themselves or by itself because it just gives a really nice matte finish. And the other one that I have here is nude, which is I absolutely love to line my lips, especially when I'm wearing a lighter color lipstick. And there is nude right there, and this one is retails for $3 at the drugstore, and I got this for buy one get one half off. Next is I have a really exciting one, and my kids are really getting loud right now, and I'm so sorry about that. I really hated to share with you guys a limited edition product, but I heard CVS actually carry this right now, and I'm not quite sure if this is going to be a permanent one. I'm hoping, cross fingers, but this is the new Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream. I'm actually wearing one of the shades right now, and the shade that I'm currently wearing is the shade Crush, and it is basically a brownie reddish color, and it is such a really pretty color. I absolutely love how it looks on my lips. The only thing I don't like about the darker colors is that it tends, you know, to create a ring around my lip, which is not cute. This Amore Matte Lipstick is absolutely incredible, I would say. It feels really comfortable. I actually don't feel like I'm wearing a lip color or lip product on my lips, but the thing is you have to reapply it because of that, you know, it tends to fade on the inner part of your lip. And this is actually exclusive to Walgreens only, so I've been hunting a lot of Walgreens in my area, and I only found a couple of shades, which is the red one and a nude one. So I'm fortunate enough, you know, that one of my friend got me 3 more colors, so that's the reason why I have the one that I'm wearing right now. But I'm really loving the formulations of this. It doesn't make my lip dry at all. It's really comfortable to wear, and also what is that, it doesn't make your lips looks dry for being a matte lipstick, because some of the liquid lipsticks tends to make your lips looks like a lot drier, but this one doesn't do that. So enough blubbing, I'm just going to share with you guys the shade that I have. The next color that I have here is a really pretty red color, and this is in the shade Desire. On the camera it actually looks orangey red color, but in real life, but in person it actually, you know, a lot darker than that. The other one that I got is a nude color, which is, I don't know for some reason why I got this one, because personally I'm not gonna wear this particular shade. It looks really pretty on the packaging. Probably, you know, lighter skin tone can definitely rock this color, but this looks awful on me. But this one is such a really pretty nude color. So there is that, and this one is in the shade Adore. So there is the swatch right there. And then next is I have Lust, and this one is one of my favorite. This is such a really pretty everyday pink color, mauvey pink color, and there is the swatch right there. I love that color right there. I've been wearing that every day for the past week. And also this one has a scent to it. It's actually, you know, the cupcake, the frosting, it smells like that. So it's not overwhelming. It will not, you know, gives you any headache at all, because it smells yummy. And then the last shade that I have is Beloved, and this one is such a really pretty pinky brown color, and this is also one of my favorite from the ones that I have. So there it is, right? And then I also picked up their Milani Color Statement lipstick. The one that I have in here is in the shade Naked, and this one is such a really pretty nude color. I am not really a fan of nude, but this one looks really pretty on my skin tone. It doesn't wash me out, which is really nice, but that is matte naked. The other one that I have is called Matte Glam, and this is such a really pretty purple color, perfect for the fall. That is what it looks like, and let me just give you a swatch over here. So there is Matte Glam. It is such a really pretty color. Next that I have here is a lipstick from Covergirl. This is their Outlast Longwear and Moisture lipstick. And I got the shade number 925. I don't know what's the name of this one. Oh, this is in the shade Red Rouge. And it's basically a red color. I know for some reason I'm really, you know, rocking red lately. But really, I'm not a big fan of red. But that is it right there. It is such a really pretty cherry red color. And then next I have a City Color B matte lipstick, and this one is in the shade Mauve, and this one is absolutely drying. It actually tugged my lip when I applied it, but it is such a really pretty color. So there it is right there at the very end. So there's that, and this one doesn't have any scent at all. The only thing is that it is so dry. I don't like it, so I don't know. And then I also picked up the matte LA Girl. What is this? I hate, you know, when they put the label, the pricing on the name of the product. But it is actually, you know, a gloss, but it is a matte finish. So technically it is a liquid lipstick. But yeah, the shade that I have is Bazaar, and I got it at, you know, a beauty supply, and this one retails for $4.99. And where am I going to swatch it? I'm going to swatch it over here. So there is that right there. It is such a really pretty corally pink color, but it is muted. It is not in your face color. So yeah, that is such a really pretty color. And this one feels a little bit tacky on the lips, but it's not, you know, uncomfortable at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense, but that is such a really pretty color for summer. So yeah. And then the last lipstick or lip product that I have here is from NYC. This is their Smooch Proof Liquid Lip Stain, and this is in the shade, I don't know, I can't find it. Where is it? Oh gosh, I don't know, guys. I can't find the name of this. This is really annoying. But yeah, it is basically a really pretty fuchsia berry color. I personally don't like the formulations of this. It doesn't apply. It applies blotchy, but that is the swatch right there. So there it is, and this one retails for $2.99. I got it from Kmart actually. I just got it in a whim, you know, and it was like, oh, there's a new product, I need to try it. But then when I tried it, dang, I hate it. But yeah, that is all for my drugstore haul. I will be filming a part 2, which is a Sephora, Ulta, and Morphe haul, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me, you know, even though I'm not uploading any videos for the past couple of months, and also for taking the time to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Leave me a comment down below. What products do you want to see, you know, in action? Do you have any recommendations, or do you have any requests? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.